So I didn't realize that the Order could get it this bad. I mean, yeah, I get you want to have a cinematic game, but that basically means you're watching cinematics. Sure, it's perfectly fine to have a game that's super story driven and super linear, but don't take us out of the gameplay for so long and so often just to watch a cutscene that could have easily been rendered mid gameplay. I mean, video games have been able to do this for years, since the last generation, even. Uncharted 2, Uncharted 1. Like, this cutscene where they're just walking and talking. You could have, I don't know, had that running during gameplay. Or this cutscene where it just cuts to a different camera angle while we're doing things. Could have just not cut to a different camera angle. I mean, I know you want to have this cinematic presentation, but that's for movies. It's not video games. There's a difference. You can have a game with cool camera angles, but again, don't take the control away from us when you do it. Batman Arkham Knight, I think, did this really well, where you'll jump into something and then it will just seamlessly move into a cutscene, even though you hadn't really transitioned anywhere. It just baffled me how crazy this was and how it'll just appear out of nowhere. How there'd be things in the world interacting. I love the parts where I'll just be looking around and I'll see the Joker just hanging out. Have stuff like that going on. That's why everyone really loved Half-Life 1. The game never took control away from you, but stuff was going on. If you want us to look at specific things, design your game around making the player look at them, not forcing them to look at it. I mean, I was walking around Nikolai's lab and there's all these like weapon testings, and that's a cool way to tutorialize stuff, like how Bioshock Infinite gave you that carnival in the beginning where you could do shooting galleries and test out some later weapons. But here, yeah, there is a shooting gallery where you end up testing weapons, but only after the game tells you to do it. And then there's these QTEs where all you're doing is just fighting guys. You can just fight the guys in the game. I mean, Jesus. Players are more engaged with mechanics than they are with seeing their in-game characters do stuff. I mean, how much cooler would it be if I chose to do this, if I came up with this dynamic? But yeah, basically what we got here is a game with amazing aesthetics, bog standard mechanics, and no dynamics. Well, if they make a sequel, maybe have more colors or something. I mean, that one's for free, guys.